toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Virginia's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Morris. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Slips through the line. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution in that punt return.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. Makes one man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Catch in the middle. It's Sheffield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Raymond. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the ground to try to move the chain. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs up.
Makes the grab, has the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On the set. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Gonna run it. It's Campbell. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the returner will be brought down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now the throw. He's going to run it. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. dropping back. It's Morris. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And the Cavaliers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Find some fresh air. Man down. Play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Ross. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Taylor has it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Through the air, it's Morris. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got his man, makes the grab. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Makes the catch, it's Taylor. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the kid.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Campbell. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Can't hang on, it's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's cut. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Morris. The sure hands, it's Ross. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Harris. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
When you're running the pro route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cavaliers will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Rushes on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Snagged in the middle. It's Black. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Lining up to convert third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Throwing on the run. And that ball is in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely center cut. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by just 1 over Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Across the 25. He's got room. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on, because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game plan.
The Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Oh, better look out. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead is down to a field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Offense changing the play. He'll start this drive firing. That's reeled in at Sheffield. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. At the 20. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Harrison. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Running to Green. You better be aware that stiff arm's coming. He gave him the business end of it and gets it out to the 14. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Morris. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Ennis. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cavaliers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Virginia! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll run this play from the pistol. He wants to change this route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Campbell. Turning it on. Building momentum. Picking up a chunk of yardage. Moving the chains out to the 34. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Caught over the middle. It's Sheffield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance. Looking for the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the book. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Morris. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this.
Fires one high and deep. down on the right side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Alert, alert.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Harris. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him! And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's looking downfield to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
Step one, complete. You cut this to a one-possession game. But man, oh man, do you need some more things to go your way. Step two, we're going to have to kick an onside. No timeouts left. Can't waste clock. Got to get a little bit lucky and see if we can get our offense back on the field.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.